New York Judge Juan Merchan, who presided over President-elect Donald Trump's conviction in the hush money case, has decided to postpone the decision on whether or not to dismiss the charges against him. A new court filing revealed that Merchan had been set to make a decision on Tuesday, but told Trump's lawyers on Sunday that he had delayed the ruling until November 19th. Why? Well, apparently has something to do with the fact that he's president elect, for one, and secondly, the immunity rulings. Trump's attorney, Emil Bove, had argued that the stay and dismissal of charges are necessary to avoid unconstitutional impediments to President Trump's ability to govern. I can't imagine Trump governing. No, he's going to delegate. He's going to leave it to somebody else and go golfing for the next 4 years. And then, complain about people on TV. Okay, that's what he's going to do. He's going to leave it to the ghouls and goblins. That's my opinion. Maybe I'll be wrong. Prosecutor Matthew Colangelo wrote to Merchan on Sunday saying this: "These are unprecedented circumstances, and the arguments raised by defense counsel require careful consideration to ensure that any further steps in this proceeding appropriately balance the competing interests of, one, a jury verdict of guilt following a trial that has the presumption of regularity, and number two, the office of the president." Judge Merchan agreed. So what's going to happen? Look, the man has 34 counts of falsifying business records in order to influence the 2016 election. Yeah, found guilty by a jury. All right. But now he's elected president. And so my read of the situation is that probably nothing will happen to him. Merchan has the ability to throw out the conviction. That's just my read of the situation, and it's not good. Okay, Donald Trump will never be held accountable for anything. Teflon Don has managed so far to worm his way out of pretty much everything. Okay, the January 6th case, for example, gone. The documents case, gone. It's all gone.
Bing, 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 boom. It's gone.
I mean, that's what happened when you rely on the American people to make a judgment in this election and not actually hold people accountable using the law. Okay, again, on those cases that I mentioned, you already had the one case, the documents case in Florida, get dismissed. The charges, everything got thrown out by Judge Eileen Cannon, a Trump appointee. All right, so that's gone. And then, of course, the immunity stuff. And then you have, I mean, Trump is going to put somebody in charge of the Department of Justice that will pardon him. So, or that will drop the charges, sorry. And he'll pardon himself, or both. Doesn't matter. At this point, they're all gone. So he's got the power. Now, that said, there is one thing that he cannot pardon, and that is the state case. Okay? So Merchan, it's up to him to figure out what to do. Is he going to keep the conviction and then do the sentencing? Or is he going to just throw everything out? He's got the chance to do something funny, okay? Which is to keep the conviction and force Donald Trump to run the country from a jail cell, okay, in New York. Or he could let it go. The thing is, it's never been done before in this country, and so it's very likely that it won't happen. Who knows? I don't know if he could postpone it until after Trump's term ends. I don't know, honestly. But still in my mind, it's very likely that he's just going to dismiss it. He's going to let him go. And not because Trump didn't do anything wrong, not because, it's just lawfare. No, it's because this country is utterly incapable of holding a rich and powerful person accountable for their crimes. They can't. I mean, we saw that in the 4 years in between these elections where you had a chance to nail him on these crimes, which were crimes, yes, but they decided, no, we're not going to do that. And of course, because they let him skate, okay, people got the impression that these weren't real crimes. All right. Oh, it's all just political. No, the guy for the documents thing, for example, like, hold on, you took documents that didn't belong to you home, and then when they asked them to ask you to return them, you didn't. You stonewalled. You lied. I mean, you hid these documents. Okay, so that's the documents kit. And then for January 6th, I mean, you did the fake electors. Okay, and so, I mean, look, if anyone else did any of these crimes, they'd get locked up. It's what we do with everyone else. But look, Trump has said something different, apparently. We in America do not lock up the rich. Unless, of course, they commit the greatest crime, which is stealing from other rich people. Steal from the poor all you want. If you're a rich person and you steal from other rich people, well, then we're coming for you. Okay, we're gonna come with you for you with a 2x4. Okay, so, and if anything, Donald Trump has done nothing but help the rich. Okay, they've helped rich and powerful pull off one of the biggest robberies that we've seen, the Trump tax cuts. Okay, now we're about to see the sequel to that robbery. Okay, it's not going to be good for us, but it'll be great for them. And so he will not be leading the country from jail. I would be shocked to see him face even one real consequence for his actions. Because at this point, it should be obvious to everyone who's been paying attention that rich people, they run the show. They own the government. Corporations run our lives. And there is no justice, no real justice. For those at the top that have not only broken the law, but exposed the social contract of the United States for nothing more than what it actually is. It's a farce. It's wishful thinking, okay? When it comes to the social contract, all you have to do is be a right-winger, be incredibly wealthy, and you can break it all day long, and no one will actually ever hold you to account. It's a sad truth. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.